Hey everyone, Alice here with your weekly reading for July 25th to the 31st. So this will be the last reading for this month. It's kind of nice how it ends like that with the 31st on a Sunday like that. Too bad this week the energy is kind of... I mean, you should be fine. It's just be aware of a few things. And yeah, let's talk about that. Let's just talk about the energy that's going on this week. So be wary of people that are in low vibration. And I mean, I know that gets tossed out a lot, and it's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, I feel like we all like innately know that, when you're around people that are just always bringing down the mood, they're always being really pessimistic, they're hating on everything, they're always complaining about things. They're just, they walk into the room and you just feel the mood, the vibe just drop. And like, it has, I mean, yes, it's them, but they can't really help it. Sometimes, people are just in a funk, and people just, they have problems with themselves. They have issues, and they're not feeling very, good about themselves here. And I'm not saying that they're bad people, but it would probably be in your best interest this week to try to avoid them, because the energy this week is pretty ripe for those people to feel jealous and petty, especially the quiet ones. Like this is a week for haters gonna hate, like, honestly. Because the reason why, this energy is coming up because people, in these low vibration energies are just feeling very insecure of themselves, and they're resenting the people around them who are doing the things that, they don't feel confident enough to do themselves. It can be like anything stupid, like, maybe you're driving a nice car and they think their car's shit, and they're just going to take it out on you because you have a nice car. Shit happens in your life, and it doesn't mean that, oh, well, why don't they just get a nice car? Obviously, it's not that easy, but, it takes time and effort, and just these people are just going to be feeling kind of down about it, and it's going to come out in, like, really passive-aggressive ways. Even, like, the car example, I mean, maybe you might come out of wherever you parked your car somewhere, and you went inside, you had, I don't know, you went to have dinner somewhere, and you come outside and your car has been keyed, and you're like, what the fuck? I'm like, yeah, that's what's going to be happening, if like these people around you, because they can't deal with themselves and they're just taking it out on other people. It's not really a great energy, to be honest. So, and even the new moon on Thursday, it's not enough to kind of heal these bad vibes here. They just may just want to do things just because they want to see you suffer here, and not really care what happens. Not really care if people don't like them or whatever. I mean, it's pretty bad here. So I would say, avoid these type of peoples in general, but really this week, try to avoid them so you don't just get sucked into their drama, because they're going to figure a way to kind of bring you down to their level. And you may even find, like, this weekend, if you're hanging around these types of people, these are the type of people that are just going to ruin it for everyone. Like, let's say you're at a bar or something, these are the type of people are going to get loud and rowdy, and, the whole place is just going to get shut down because, they can't handle that maybe some people are having a good time, and they just want to, like, ruin people's nights, rain on their parade type of bullshit. So the energy is there for that. So be wary of that. And try not to be one of those low vibrational people. Like, try to, if you're feeling bummed out, or if you're feeling kind of like low, like try to find some things to, you know, get your vibration up so you don't get into this hating energy that's around you, because you can just fall right into it. Thursday, Jupiter is going into retrograde until like November 23rd, I think, sometime late November. So what does that mean? Well, it's kind of, you know, during this time, I feel you may, or we, I guess, because I'm included in this, maybe looking at situations more realistically, less idealistically, and maybe reevaluating where we are now in our lives, you know, taking a step back, gaining some perspective, and trying to figure out, you know, are we going down the right path? Is this the path that I wanted to go on? And if not, you know, maybe we need to do some course correction. Maybe we need to fix some things here, because, you know, you just have this feeling that, you know, it's not just going to fall into your lap. You know, you're going to have to do something. You're going to have to fix it yourself here. And, you know, that's just kind of the energy that's there with Jupiter in retrograde. Yeah, so that is for this week. Lovely week it is. I mean, you should be fine. Just avoid the haters, basically. I know, easier said than done, but like try, like, even if someone like says something to you, like just don't get provoked, I guess, by them. You know, try not to. Okay. For this reading for this week, I kind of quote ask what I should be doing. Usually it's just an energy check, but it's gonna be more about you, I feel, less about, I mean, the people around you will be involved. We'll just check and see, you know, where things are heading for you in general this week. You know, what's going on right now and all that. We'll be asking a yes or no question. So have a question in mind that you want an answer to, and we'll answer that for you as best as I can. I don't know. I don't normally do yes or no questions, but it came out and it's like, ask a yes or no question. I'm like, okay, well, I'm not going to just do one whole reading on yes or no questions. So, and then it just kept coming out, you know, general reading, you know, what's in store next kind of thing. I'm like, okay, fine. So that's what we're going to do here. So technically this reading is timeless. So whenever you find it is when you're meant to find it. There may be a message in here for you, even though it's for the week, you know, there just might be something in here. It doesn't matter. When you watch this, just keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything is going to apply to your situation. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. Don't try to force it. If it doesn't make sense but you feel it, you know, maybe it's future influence, I mean, you keep it in mind. Like if it feels completely off, then just leave it. I mean, that happens sometimes with me. Just leave it. I mean, it's a general reading. It's not a personal reading. You can always check out your sun, moon, rising, or Venus signs, or really any sign that you feel drawn to, as I've said many times. I'm not an astrologer, so I just use the signs as just a way to kind of split up the energy for me, and it's, I guess, easier for you to find your readings, I guess. Yeah, that's the best way I can explain it. If you enjoy any of these readings or you find them entertaining or useful in any way, I'd appreciate it if you could like and or subscribe or share these readings, as that helps me do more with the channel. Currently, I'm trying to get to 500 subs so I can get a community tab. I feel that would be good and I could use it. I don't know why YouTube just doesn't give it to you, but it's just the way it is. So I greatly appreciate any subs and likes. Okay, so let's get started. All right, Libra, let's see what is in the energy here for you this week. What does Spirit want to talk about with you? What is going on? So think of a question, a yes or no question, and we will get an answer for that at the end of the reading. So you've got some time to think about it, probably about 20 minutes, because that's probably how long this reading's gonna last, because that's how long they seem to last. Okay. So we have the Four of Swords, the King of Cups in reverse, and the Four of Wands in reverse. Overall energy, just gonna bring that down. We have the Two of Wands. So this can be your energy, the energy around you. I feel like you're trying to figure out what to do. You have two choices here. Yeah, Temperance. It's like you have the time now to make a decision. You can be also be... I can... Yeah. What's the word? I was gonna say, like, yeah, you've got the time, like, you feel more free, in a sense, to make a decision here. Yeah, you've thought about it. I was gonna say you're thinking more clearly now. I'm like, well, there's no indication that you're thinking more clearly. Well, the Hermit's here. So, yeah, you've been contemplating and you've been taking your time, and you have... It's not like a crossroads. That's different. Crossroads is like you're not making a decision. I feel like you are. You're making some plans here for what you want to do next. It's like you've decided what to do next after some thought. I feel like you've taken your time to really think about what do you want to do next here. That's the overall energy here for you. Actually, I'm going to put the Hermit out too. So we have, how am I going to put this? Here, we'll put it like that. So overall energy, really thinking and taking your time here to plan what you want to do next. That's your overall energy. What's happened in the recent past here? I feel like this can be your energy, this King of Cups in reverse, that maybe you got a little over emotional here about something. I don't know what, but we'll clarify that. We'll see what that's about. But there's just an energy of somebody maybe kind of lost control of their emotions here. I feel like that's you here, but you've taken some time, a time out. Four of Swords is a time out because it was affecting your life. The King of Cups in reverse can also be somebody who abuses substances here to deal with their emotional pain. It doesn't have to be like drugs or alcohol. It can be, but it can just be, you know, try to distract yourself away from your emotions. It can be really anything. Maybe, you know, you do something, like you go out and you do something, maybe you work on some sort of project or something and you get really involved in that and you just do it because you just don't want to think about your emotions. You're just like, it's like numbing. It's numbing your emotions. It can be anything, like even just playing video games. Maybe you just kind of lose yourself in like a fantasy world or whatever, just so you don't have to deal with your emotions. This is the recent past. That's what this feels like. But I feel like you've taken a break from that because it was disrupting your life too much. So if you've been drinking too much, or you've been like whatever, if you've been playing video games too much or something here, to avoid feeling things, it's like you've kind of like, I need to take a break from this because it's fucking up my life too much. That's the recent past. So what's going on now? I like this. The Fool. New cycles. Ten of Wands in reverse. And the Princess of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so it's like you've taken a break here to sort of deal with whatever this is, but it's not easy, right? The Ten of Wands in reverse, it's not going to happen overnight. It's a process here, and these seem to be issues that you've been dealing with for some time. The Ten of Wands can be, you know, ongoing issues or problems that, you know, baggage that you've been dealing with here. I don't know for how long, but, you know, they've been around for a while, that they've accumulated to this point, to 10 wands here. And so, you know, this is what you're dealing with here. But I feel that you're starting a new cycle here of learning how to deal with this, learning how to sort of fix things here. I like it. This is good energy, Libra, because your overall energy here is very much like you've taken the time to really think about, you know, planning, making some plans on what you want to do next year. And I feel like this is all of this, you know, I want to be better. I don't want to do this anymore. I want to sort of fix my issues here, although it's difficult. I don't feel like you've gotten over it yet. With the 10 of Wands, you're still in it. You're still healing. You're still trying to figure things out here, but, you know, it's a start. With the Fool here, it's a start, and you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. And we have the Page of Pentacles. You're willing to learn. You're willing to take in and find your way. It's like, you know, that you're kind of inexperienced. The Fool and the Page of Pentacles both are inexperienced. It's new territory here. You know, you're trying to feel your way through it. So where is this leading? I hope it's leading to good things. Okay, Judgment in reverse, 8 of Cups in reverse, Emperor in reverse. Okay. I feel like you might get a little impatient here. Like it's not moving fast enough for you. Easier said than done, right? I'm not going to sugarcoat things here. I would love to tell you, oh, you know, you're turning over a new leaf. Everything's going to go great. Everything's going to work out for you. I would love to tell you that. But here in the energy, what I'm seeing is it's harder than you thought it was going to be here. With the 8 of Cups in reverse, this is, you know, holding on to those emotions. It's hard to let go of these emotions. It's going to be difficult to let go of whatever it is, whatever this King of Cups is, whatever emotions that you had that you're trying to numb here, or you were trying to numb here, and now you're like, okay, I'm gonna, like, I don't want to do this anymore. I need to fix something here. It's hard, you know, it's hard to, the 8 of Cups, you know, is about having an attachment to something, you know, feeling attached to something here. And with Judgment in reverse, it's almost like it feels like you don't want to let go. It's very difficult to let go here. The Emperor in reverse is somebody who feels like this isn't how I wanted things to go here. It's almost like it's more difficult than you thought it was going to be. That's the energy that I'm getting here, that it's not easy, and you're having some troubles letting go of these emotions here, letting go, moving past those emotions here. Judgment, you're almost there though. Judgment is right before the World. Judgment is right before completion, but you're feeling blocked here. And you may be feeling blocked by things that you possibly can't control, or you feel like you don't have any control over. Maybe you're trying to control things too much here, or you're just feeling like, I mean, I'm gonna have to clarify this, but it's just feeling like things aren't going the way that you wanted it to go, or that you thought it was going to go here, and it's preventing you from surpassing Judgment. It's kind of blocking you from, like, atoning for your past, trying to find your purpose here and where you should be going. Again, I mean, I feel it's because you don't know, right? Right now, you're just starting out and you don't really know where you're going. You're just like, I need to learn, but, you know, it's difficult. What do I do? What do I do? And at some point, you may come to a wall here where you're like, I feel like there's nothing else for me to do here. Like, I don't have any more control here. And you feel blocked by that last little hurdle here. You know, it can also be because it's like that one thing that you need to let go of, because there's an attachment here. There's an emotional attachment. It's like almost feeling nostalgic for something that it's like, here's an example to try to explain the energy here. This isn't what it is. I'm not psychic, but it's like, you know, when you're going through all your old stuff and you're trying to, whatever, what's her name? Marie Kondo, where you're trying to like get rid of, the clutter, right? And you're going through your stuff, and then you come across something like, I don't know, maybe it's like a stuffed animal or something that has sentimental value, and you're like, I don't want to throw it out, but it's like it's falling apart. It's like maybe it's dirty, maybe it's beyond repair or something, and it's really hard to throw this thing out. This whatever it is, a bear, clothing, a notebook, I don't know what it is. It's something that you have a past with, and it's very hard to throw out, but you know that you probably should throw it out, that it's not going to be of any use to you. There's no sense in holding on to it. And if anything, it's just causing more clutter for you. It's just existing, and it's not doing you any favors. Like, there's a difference between keeping something that you want to treasure, that brings you joy, like she says, sparks joy, right? It's not sparking joy, it's just something that you have a hard time letting go of because it's been around for so long. That's kind of the energy here. But when I'm talking about things, I'm talking about emotions. There's some sort of emotion here that you're having a hard time really letting go of completely, and it's something that you need to deal with in order to get past judgment. This is some sort of lesson, you can say, that you haven't quite learned yet, that has to do with your emotions from the past. And it's kind of frustrating here for you because you can't get past that last hurdle. I feel like it's one of the last hurdles, and it's very difficult for you to get past. So, that's kind of where you're going. I feel like you'll get through the journey. Like, look, you went from zero, from the Fool, all the way to Judgment. So you will go far here on, starting on this journey. And you're almost there, almost through the world. 21. You've almost get through this cycle, but just before you get through the cycle at Judgment, you are going to hit a bit of a wall here, and that's what this energy is telling you about. See, because if it was all like sunshine and rainbows, it'd be like, then what do you need me for? What do you need me for to tell you, oh, it's gonna be great, it's gonna be smooth sailing, you'll be fine? Like, then what the fuck do you need a reading for, right? Of course this is gonna show up. Of course there's gonna be difficulties here. All right, let's get some more information here. Sorry, I'm just thinking about like all those readers. Like, I mean, not to like, I think that they have their place. The ones that sugarcoat, the ones that tell you all the good things. I think they have their place in time. Even I sometimes do positive readings where everything is just good, but sometimes it's like, sometimes you want to hear good things, but then sometimes just having somebody tell you everything's going to be okay doesn't mean everything's going to be okay. That might even prevent you from doing things, because you're just going to like rest on your laurels that everything's going to be fine. Not usually. Usually you have to do shit. You got to make shit happen. And I see you're doing that. And I like that. I like that you're kind of taking control here. All right. Let's see more about this King of Cups. What is this sort of... What is the emotions here? Like, where is it coming from that you're trying to sort of numb here? This is from your past. I hope it's not triggering. Judgment. Ace of Swords in reverse. 10 of Wands in reverse. It is just a tough time here. The 5 of Pentacles here. It is a rough time in your life here. Perhaps you've had a rough go of life here. It could be something that just, it can just be something like just happened quite quickly out of nowhere, but it kind of like, it's like almost feels like one thing after another here. Like, it's like, okay, this, I didn't get what I wanted, or I wanted more of something here, and then it was just one thing after another until you were kind of like left with nothing here, or feeling like you have nothing here. Yeah, it's just bad luck. It just looks like bad luck here, I'll be honest. Here, with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like bad luck that you really tried to get out of, but it didn't really happen. It was just one thing after another. Yeah, that's what that looks like. Whatever these emotional, I don't want to call it, it's not emotional turmoil. It's just trying to numb the emotions here, trying not to feel here. Yeah, there is a bit of like thinking, like being kind of confused at why you might feel like you don't have a purpose in life, or why you may feel, or felt, I should say, because this is past energy. You may have been confused, feeling like you didn't know what to do in your life, where you were going, and just kind of feeling overwhelmed. Some of this energy feels like, you see other people, maybe in your field or like your peers, kind of succeeding, I guess, and you are feeling like you're being left behind in some way here. And like it's very overwhelming to feel that way, and that could be what you are numbing here, trying to numb these emotions of feeling left behind, feeling overwhelmed, feeling regret, feeling remorse for the things that you didn't do, the things that you wish you did, things that you wish that you could have changed here. All of that is here. I mean, yeah. Okay, I'm not going to go into more than that because I feel that can be a little triggering. This is from the past. This is your past. This is what, you've tried to numb, and you're like, okay, I need a break from this. I need to heal because it's not helping my life. And I applaud you for that, Libra, if this is resonating with you and that you've gone past that. Let's see here. This new cycle, learning more. This 10 of Wands showed up here again. Yeah, Three of Pentacles in reverse, the Hermit in reverse. Yeah, this is a lot of feeling like you have to do everything on your own, and that's what is making this right now. Right now, you're feeling like you have to do this on your own. You may even be isolating yourself here. I do feel like you do feel like you have the experience, like your past experience, like that you feel independent enough that you can go on this. Like I said, with the Fool and the Page of Pentacles, again, energy that right now you're starting this journey, and you have a willingness to learn here. And the Queen of Pentacles is somebody who is very independent, like you feel like you can do it, and I feel like you can do it. So I mean, it's here. That's what this Queen of Pentacles energy is, but it's more difficult than you thought it was going to be, because you might be feeling isolated right now, like you have to do everything on your own here, and it's disappointing here. There's sadness here as well, because you're doing it on your own. I don't think you're really like alone, but yeah, in the physical sense, alone, but I mean spiritually probably not, if you want to believe in those things. I'm not sure what I believe in. Okay, let's see about this Eight of Cups here. There's Eight of Cups, this emotional attachment here. Six of Pentacles in reverse, 10 of Swords in reverse, 3 of Wands. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I feel what might be blocking you, like holding you back here from continuing here, like the emotional attachment may have to do with trying to get past all the things that happened that weren't your fault, that like that pain. Like this is pain. Like this is pain. And it's unresolved pain. Like this is like you're choosing. This is that two, the Two of Wands here. This is that Two of Wands. It's here again. You've right now your overall energy is, I'm figuring out where I want to go, but from that brings a lot of pain. It's almost like, I don't know if you're afraid that the same shit is going to happen again. Here, I'm not entirely sure what this is, but it has to do with all the shit that happened before that, the bad luck, the unfortunate things, the unforeseeable things that happened, the things that were kind of out of your control here. It almost feels like you haven't moved forward here. It's difficult to take that next step from the 2 to the 3 here, because it's almost like if you move forward, it's like you're almost afraid that these unfortunate events are going to happen again, or you feel like it will happen again here, because there's a lot of pain here. It's like it's hard to move from that emotional attachment because there's pain here that you feel like things might be imbalanced here if you move forward. That the Six of Pentacles in reverse is also an energy of things being taken away from you, or maybe you give too much and you don't get enough. I'm talking about the universe here, that if you put in the effort from the universe to move forward here, it just feels like there's a hesitation here. It's like hesitant that the pain might return, and it might return like 10 times here with the Ten of Swords here. I don't know if it's fear. It just feels like it's hard to let go, and it has to do with all that shit that happened, all the bad luck, the unfortunate things that happened in your past here. It's hard to get past that pain here. I feel like you're taking steps to get past it, but it is something that is not super easy. Let me see more about Judgment here. Because I do feel you getting frustrated with the Emperor in reverse, that it's like it almost feels like you've gone through this journey, you've gone from the Fool all the way to Judgment, and it's almost like frustrating that you can't get past this one. It's like, I went through everything else. I went through everything else in the cycle, but it's like, why can't I just get through past this one, like this last thing? And it almost feels like it's the biggest thing, and it's, it's difficult. Okay, the cards are flying but not coming out. Okay. Yeah. I mean, it's the exact thing that I just said here. It's difficult. It's frustrating to not be able to get so far and then get blocked here. Four of Cups, Page of Cups in reverse. Yeah, see, the Knight of Pentacles. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse does not move anywhere. It's like almost like, why can't I move forward? The Knight of Pentacles can be somebody who is being extra cautious as well, and it's like that last little step is going to be the hardest, I feel, for you on this journey, on this cycle here that you are embarking on here right now. As things go, that is going to be the most difficult, definitely. That last little part here. The Four of Cups you know, is a feeling of glass is half empty. It's a very pessimistic feeling. You may get down on yourself here, feel a little bummed out here because it's not going how it was. You know, I almost feel like let's say the cycle, we're starting at 0 through 19 was all probably fairly easy, you know, not like super easy, but you know, it really, you know, it was fine. You breezed through basically 0 through 19. You get to 20, you get to judgment. And judgment, it's like, whoa, okay. Like, his judgment really makes you face your past. You know, it really makes you look at your entire journey, and you know, you have to pass judgment on yourself and the things that happened, and kind of accept what has gone on, and you know, find your own purpose and path here. And it's a big sort of awakening here. So yes, of course, this is going to be a tough part of the cycle to get through. Yeah, I do feel the frustration here might come off as a little like, you know, the Page of Cups, it's like almost, you may be tempted here a little bit to go off and distract yourself away, because it almost feels like it's not a giving up energy, but it is an energy of kind of feeling like you just don't want to deal with it right now. Why is she not moving? That bugs me so much. There we go. Feeling you like, okay, then she stops moving again. Okay, it's feeling like you don't want to like deal with it right now. Like, it's like, what's the point? Like, just feeling bummed out, very pessimistic point of view, because it's frustrating. Okay, I feel like I've talked about what's going on here enough. I think that we should see what Spirit wants to tell you here, if there's any advice or guidance here. Remember, think of your question. I've gone a little long here. It seems like my readings get longer and longer as I go. That's just because there's a lot of energy here. So your yes or no question, which we will get to after we see what Spirit wants to tell you. King of Pentacles in reverse, 5 of Swords in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, 5 of Cups, Knight of Swords. Overall energy, yeah, strength. Overall energy here, what Spirit kind of wants you to know is you do have this inner strength here within you. Yeah, it's like, don't let your choices here, this, whatever was disrupting your life here, it's like you broke that cycle. Like, you know, like you broke the norm here. And just because it can, sometimes it might feel like the choices that you made were maybe it didn't go as well as you thought it would. That, you know, you're feeling, I mean, this can be feeling like things are opposite. Like things like usually for me, like the Lovers is a connection here, and there could be a connection here. I feel like this can be a spiritual connection with the Hierophant here, that you might be feeling disconnected here from Spirit, from your guides here, but because of that disconnection, you know, it's like it's making you find your own inner strength here. Oh, this is the overall energy here, like finding your own confidence here within yourself. I mean, really, a lot of this is you will be moving forward here, but it's difficult. I mean, it's the same shit that I've been saying over and over again here. bad things happen to you. You were the victim in this, and you may be looking too much at these cups that have fallen over, and maybe not paying too much attention to what you still have. Like maybe focusing too much on the things that happen to you, the bad things, it's a little bit of victimizing, whatever you want to call it here, because you could fall into, the King of Pentacles in reverse to somebody who, it's a little bit of entitled energy. Not gonna lie, you can fall into a trap here of thinking that you should get things because you went through so many bad things here. Yes, it does feel like somebody might be telling you this here, or you just think that things should move along faster than they should. But if you're patient here, you keep focus here, it's like things will work out in divine timing. Things will work out in the time that it will work out in. I know that sounds stupid, but that's all I can really get from this, is that it's like if you wait for it and you stay focused, eventually things grow here. It's all about having this inner strength. It's all about keeping focus, keeping that strength. Try not to get into this entitled, it should be happening faster type of energy here. That's what this is. I've gone through it, it should be happening faster here because of all the crap that I've gone through. I should be getting instant karma back or something like that here. But the universe works in its own time, unfortunately, not our time. So in divine timing, whenever it's meant to happen here, so you can keep moving forward, it will happen. So it's stay focused. That's not really much of a message to me. That's really confusing, so I don't know. I'm just saying what's here. I'll be honest, I don't really understand it, but that's what's there. Yes or no question. Let's get your yes or no question and wrap this up, because it's going way longer than I wanted it to go. 10 minutes longer. Probably 15 minutes longer by the time I'm done. So think of your question, Libra. We'll get an answer for you. What is your answer to your yes or no question? Four of Clubs, Ace of Diamonds, King of Diamonds. Okay, so it's yeah, but yeah, but I feel that the Four of Clubs here can be, this is about stability, about something that is stable. This could also be literally something that has four walls or four whatever. It could be a car's got four wheels. It could be a house, four walls. It could be a room, an office or something. I don't know what it is. It can be literally a building here. So I'm just giving you more information here, I guess more information on your answer, the yes, but there's something here that is very stable. It can be, like I said, a literal building here that the something's starting here. It can, but this is more, it could be starting from scratch, that you might have to start from scratch to rebuild here. It could be, like I said, it could be a house, it could be a building, it could be anything of that nature. It can even be it could be a business or something. I don't know, that you have to, it's yeah, but you're gonna have to start from scratch. You're gonna start from the very beginning here. You're gonna start over again. But with the King of Diamonds, this is somebody who, this can be you, or this is somebody who's helping you. The King of Diamonds is somebody who knows a lot about either business or finances, or they just have a lot of wisdom, a lot of knowledge here. They can be a professor, a mentor, they can be a boss. They can just be somebody who just has a lot of experience here in whatever this is. So I do feel if this is somebody else, then they're going to help you to start from scratch here. Or if this is you, then you have the experience, you have the sort of know-how here, the authority, or just feeling like you can do it, like feeling very like confidence, but because it's not coming from nowhere. It's like it's very like practical. It's like you know you can do it because you've done it before type of energy, if that's you here. So yeah, okay, so yeah, but so that's your answer. That's the short one, and there's the long one. I don't know, it doesn't make any sense to me, but that's it. All right, Libra, that's your reading for the week. Thanks for watching. Good luck with your journey here, if this was resonating with you. You know, journeys rarely are smooth, so if you feel like things are a little too easy, it's like, yeah, just wait for it. You're gonna hit a bump on that road, because that seems to be what always happens, right? But yeah, I mean, it's just a weekly reading. You know, we're just checking in on current energies. This stuff might not even happen. It's in the future. So anyways, thanks for watching. Good luck, take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye.